How an airplane is made. A fun story for kids. Have you ever looked at the sky and seen a big airplane flying high above the clouds? The airplane has shiny wings, big engines, and lots of seats inside for people to sit. But have you ever asked, how is an airplane made? Today, let us learn step by step how an airplane is built, from the first idea to the flying airplane in the sky. Step 1. The airplane idea. Every airplane starts with a smart idea. Engineers think carefully about what the airplane will do. Will the airplane carry people or carry packages? Will the airplane fly far or stay close? They draw the airplane on paper and computers to plan its shape and size. This design helps everyone know what the airplane will look like. They make sure the airplane will be strong, safe, and fast. Step 2. Wind tunnel testing. Next, the engineers make a small model of the airplane. They put the model airplane in a wind tunnel to see how air flows around it. If the air moves smoothly, the airplane shape is good. If the air pushes badly, they change the airplane shape. This helps the real airplane fly safely and fast. A smooth airplane is a good airplane. Step 3. Building airplane parts. Now it's time to build the real airplane, piece by piece. The airplane has many parts: wings, tail, body, and engines. Different factories make different airplane parts. The body of the airplane is called the fuselage. The wings of the airplane are long and strong. The engine of the airplane is heavy and powerful. Each airplane part is made with strong, light materials like aluminum and carbon fiber. All these parts are ready to become one full airplane. Step 4. Assembling the airplane. All the parts come together in a giant airplane factory. Here, big machines and people work together to build the airplane. They connect the airplane wings to the body carefully. They attach the airplane engines under the wings or at the back. The tail of the airplane is fixed tightly for balance. The airplane wheels are added so it can land and take off. Inside the airplane, seats, lights, and wires are added. The whole airplane is put together with love and care. Step 5. The airplane engine. The airplane engine is like its heart. It gives the airplane the power to fly. The jet engine pulls in air, squeezes it, mixes it with fuel, and burns it. This makes a blast that pushes the airplane forward fast. Without engines, the airplane would not fly. Each airplane engine is tested many times to make sure it works safely. The airplane needs strong engines for long flights. Step 6. Painting the airplane. Once the airplane is ready, it still looks plain. So it's time to paint the airplane with bright colors and designs. Some airplanes are red, some are blue, some even have cartoon animals. The paint makes the airplane beautiful and protects it from the weather. Painting the airplane takes many hours and many people. Now the airplane looks amazing and ready to shine. Step 7. Testing the airplane before people can ride. The airplane must be tested. Experts check every part of the airplane: the wings, brakes, lights, and doors. A special pilot flies the airplane for the first time. This airplane flight is called a test flight. The pilot turns the airplane, climbs high, and lands it safely. If everything works, the airplane passes the test. Now the airplane is ready to meet passengers. Step 8. Getting the airplane ready for travel. Now the airline prepares the airplane for real trips. They clean the airplane, add food trays, blankets, and pillows. The airplane crew gets ready: the captain, co-pilot, and flight attendants. They check the airplane again before the passengers board. Soon, the airplane will take off and fly to new cities. The airplane is now a flying wonder. Fun facts about the airplane. An airplane can fly faster than a car, train, or boat. A big airplane can carry over 800 people. Some airplanes have two floors like a flying house. A bird's wings inspired the shape of an airplane. A pilot uses many buttons and screens to fly the airplane. Final words on the airplane. So now you know how an airplane is made. From a small idea to a flying machine, every airplane takes time, work, and love. Next time you see an airplane in the sky, wave and smile. That airplane was made by many people who wanted to help others fly. Maybe one day, you will fly in a big airplane to explore the world, or maybe, just maybe, you'll build an airplane of your own. Now that we know the airplane is made and ready to fly, let's take an airplane journey with a little boy named Sammy and his sister Hania as they go on their first airplane ride. A trip to the airport one sunny morning, Sammy and Hania woke up very early. Today was the day they would ride a real airplane for the first time. Their bags were packed and they had their tickets in hand. Their parents called a taxi to take them to the airport. The airplane was waiting, but first, they had to reach it. When they arrived at the airport, they saw how big and busy it was. There were many people with suitcases, all going to different airplanes. At the check-in counter, Sammy and his family walked to the airline counter to check in. The lady at the counter smiled and said, "Show me your tickets and passports, please." She checked their details and printed special airplane boarding passes. Their bags were placed on a moving belt that would take them to the airplane. Now they were ready to go to security and find their gate. Through airport security next. They went through airport security. They put their bags and shoes on a belt that moved through a scanner. A friendly officer smiled and said, "All clear." Enjoy your airplane ride. Sammy held his boarding pass tightly. He couldn't wait to see the airplane. Finding the airplane gate screens all around the airport showed the flight numbers and gates. Sammy's flight was Pac Air 302, Gate 9. They walked past shops, restaurants, and even a toy store in the airport. Sammy wanted to stop, but his mom said, "We'll visit later. The airplane won't wait." At Gate 9, big windows showed a shiny airplane parked outside. Sammy ran to the glass and pointed, "Is that our airplane?" "Yes," his dad smiled. "That's the one taking us above the clouds." Waiting for the airplane, there were many chairs at the gate for people to wait. An announcement came, "Flight Pac Air 302 to Islamabad is now boarding." Sammy jumped up. "That's our airplane." The family lined up and showed their boarding passes. An airport worker scanned each pass and welcomed them with a smile. Walking to the airplane, sometimes people walk through a tunnel to the airplane. Other times, they ride a small bus on the runway to the airplane door. Today, Sammy and his family walked through a long bridge called a jet bridge. The bridge led straight into the airplane. How cool! As Sammy stepped in, a flight attendant said, "Welcome to your airplane." Inside the airplane, the inside of the airplane was big and bright. Seats were lined up neatly on both sides of the airplane. Sammy found seat 128 near the window, the best seat to see the clouds. He buckled up and smiled. His sister sat next to him, also excited. Getting ready for takeoff, the flight attendants walked down the airplane aisle. They showed how to use seatbelts and what to do in an emergency. Sammy listened carefully and held his toy airplane in his hands. The airplane doors closed and the engine started to hum. The captain spoke, "Welcome aboard. We'll be flying at 30,000 feet today." The airplane slowly rolled on the runway and then, zoom, with a loud roar, the airplane took off into the sky. Up in the sky, Sammy looked out of the airplane window and saw houses, cars, and trees becoming tiny. The airplane climbed higher and flew above the clouds. It felt like magic. The airplane was smooth and fast. Flight attendants served snacks and Sammy enjoyed juice and cookies. They watched cartoons on the airplane screen. Flying fun facts: an airplane can fly for hours without stopping. Pilots control the airplane with buttons, screens, and steering. Inside the airplane, it feels like you're sitting in a moving room. The wings help the airplane stay balanced in the sky. The tail helps steer the airplane smoothly. Getting ready to land after a few hours, the captain said, "We're getting ready to land the airplane." Sammy looked outside. The ground was getting closer. The airplane tilted gently and glided toward the runway. With a soft bump, the airplane touched the ground. Everyone clapped. It was a perfect landing. Leaving the airplane rolled to a stop, and the doors opened. Sammy waved goodbye to the flight crew. He stepped off the airplane, still smiling. That was the best trip ever, he said. His sister nodded. I want to ride the airplane again. Final thoughts. Now you know how an airplane is made and how people go to the airport, check in, pass security, and board their flight. The airplane is an amazing invention that helps us explore the world. So next time you see an airplane flying by, wave at it and smile, because maybe you'll be flying on one soon too.